Hey guys, Rob here. So today we are out at Fort Drum WMA, Fort Drum Marsh, and just gonna do a little bit of some hiking today. And we've also reserved a primitive campsite. Yeah, it's just one of those things to where every time you try to get out, something comes up and stops you. So here we are, taking advantage. We are in a heat wave, and not gonna let that stop us. So if you guys have noticed, I've got a different pack on. And what I wanted to do for today's video was I wanted to use all my original backpacking gear. Everything from when I first started, well, not everything, because it's impossible, but all the OG stuff, gear that I haven't used on the channel, or at least not much, and just have a good time. So I have my original backpack, my first ever hiking backpack I ever bought. I've got that. I've got my tent, my very first tent for backpacking. Can't wait to show you guys that. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a super, super good dinner that we're gonna cook up as well. Rain in about an hour or two. So gonna get out here, hike a bit, and then set up camp. The campsite that I had to pick from is actually, it's one of the drive-in sites. And I was trying to get a primitive site, like on the trail. Everything's taken, no availability. I've tried different days and stuff and just didn't align with what I have going on for the rest of the week. So I had to pick the drive-in spot, which is not bad. It's a nice spot, really beautiful spot. But I wanted to be more into the trail, but it's cool either way. We're out here, we're hiking, we're camping, we're gonna eat good, we're gonna get to do a little bit of fishing hopefully as well. So let's talk about the backpack real quick. It is a Teton Sports Scout 3500, I believe, or 3400. And like I said, guys, my very, very first backpack, hiking backpack. And in the beginning, I almost went with a Ozark Trail backpack, and I decided, nope. I found this one and I fell in love with the design, the colors, black and green, even though you can get it in multiple colors. I just really, really liked what it looked like on Amazon. And it was about $85, I think, 90 bucks. And I got it. And let me tell you, I've done hundreds of miles with this backpack. Fully loaded, big loadouts. I think the heaviest carry I ever had was 65 pounds. You're probably wondering, what am I carrying? Yeah, that's a lot of weight. And bags, it's held strong. And here we are today, 35-pound full loadout, food, water, everything, all the consumables, and it feels good. It feels really good. Look at this oak. This is crazy. Big, big tree. Wow, look at this water. It's like sea foam. That's cool. All right, guys, so we turned around and heading back to camp. Gonna get all that stuff set up, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Tent set up. Time to set up the tarp. Wow, this is crazy. I haven't looked inside this tent in a couple of years. So let me show you guys. You know what? Let's open it up, start putting some gear inside. Hopefully no mosquitoes or anything get in, because I was getting lit up on the trail. A lot of space in here, but the one thing, my one issue with this tent, which is why I stopped using it, well, it's heavy, but also too, I'm just too tall for it. So when I sleep, I'm literally end to end, feet on one end, head on the other end. Just not big enough for it. And I'll go over some more details later. All right, let's go ahead and get all my sleeping stuff ready. Just have a change of clothes here for later tonight before I go to bed. I got my old original sleeping pad, and this thing's pretty heavy. I think it's probably about 2 pounds or so. It's got one of those self-inflator pumps built into it, which is why I bought it, and I've had it for years. It's always worked out. But we have a special way that we're actually going to fill this one today, and we're actually going to use this here. This is a brand new pump from Outzac, and they reached out. They asked me if I wanted to check this out. This is a brand new product on the market, and I said, yeah, I'll review it. I'll use it here. So today's the first time I'm actually using it. Now, as you guys know, I kind of I don't use inflatable pads anymore. Right now I'm trying to use just the closed cell foam pads, but I figured, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I thought this thing looked pretty cool, and it might be beneficial to some of you guys out there. So I'll show you real quick. So if you open it up, it comes with all the nozzle adjustments, and what's unique is that it's also a lantern as well as a pump, and this thing is crazy light. I mean, let's see if it says the weight on here, but I think it's probably only like maybe 2 ounces. It's really light, and it has that battery built in. I'll put the actual weight up on the screen, but if you double tap it, it's got a pump, so it's blowing air out of here, and then this is a vacuum too, and then we can turn it off, and then we have a light. If we double tap that, we got all these different brightness settings, and it's also got like a little clip here. That's so that way you can hang this thing from a ridgeline or something like that. Really, really cool design. So I'm going to use that to fill up my inflatable mat, and then set up the rest of my gear. Found the nozzle pretty quickly. That just snaps on like that there. And then go on there. Nice, good fit. USB-C rechargeable. All right, let's see how long this takes. Wow. That took way under a minute. That was quick, guys. That was fast. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed by how fast it inflated that mat. And it's super, super lightweight. So, yeah, guys, if you guys want to check this thing out, I'll leave a link to it in the video description. Just want to say thank you, Outzac, for reaching out, sending me that really cool pump. I think it's really handy, and it will benefit a lot of backpackers. I forgot how nice its tent was. All right, so let me tell you guys what we're having for dinner tonight. If you guys have never had squirrel before, I highly recommend you try it. You're gonna be totally blown away by how good it tastes. I mean, we're talking just like chicken here. You just soak it for 24 hours in a salt brine, and that makes that meat so freaking tender. So I got 2 squirrels here, and yes, I'm gonna eat like a king tonight. And I already have them quartered up. Show you guys here up close. You guys can see it's all quartered up there. Look at that meat. I mean, it's just like the color of chicken. And we're gonna fry that. We're gonna deep fry it. And then what I'm also gonna make is, I'm not gonna pull it all out right now, but we're gonna do mashed potatoes, corn, and maybe some gravy to go along with that. Cannot wait. Feels like the AC turned on outside. It's like almost chilly. Dropped at least, I'm gonna say easily 10 degrees. But yeah, I just made myself a little mixed drink here, and gonna have me a little bit of this here. Cheers, guys. Feels much better out here now. Nice cool air. But yeah, it's been a long time since I used this tarp, and especially since it's been out in a storm where it actually got wet. Fantastic tarp. with these beautiful pieces of squirrel meat. Look at that. Take a walk and look at the sun here. It's just about down. Beautiful. All right, guys, look at this. First batch of squirrel, nice and fried up. Man, that looks so good. That looks so good. So there's a few more in that pot there. I'm gonna wait for everything to finish and then I'm gonna feast. All right, guys, dinner is done. Look at this. Wow. Right there. Let's take a bite out of this here squirrel leg. I cannot make this up, man. Good morning, guys. So yeah, I slept really good. I only woke up I think one time throughout the night, but I pretty much just KO'd. And slept pretty good in this tent, you know. It's not my first pick anymore just because I'm end to end on it or with it, and it's also on the heavy side. And something I forgot to mention yesterday was that you guys might be wondering, why did I pick such a big tent? Well, it's kind of funny. It was actually because my wife, when I first got into backpacking, I was telling her, like, I want to camp, I want to do all this stuff by myself and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, you're not going out into the woods alone. And, always worried. And I had my eye on a bunch of like one-person style tents and stuff, and she just wasn't having it. So what I had to do was I bought this bigger one, which is a 3-person, which is technically a 2, and I knew that when I got it. That way we could both camp together. And so originally I bought this tent for the both of us, just to kind of get her used to the outdoors and used to me being outside. And then after she kind of got over that, I started buying 1-person tents. All right, guys, got everything packed up, as you guys can see. Left no trace as usual. And yeah, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I had a really good time out here. This is Fort Drum WMA. The drive-in spot here is perfect if you got a family. This is an excellent spot to set up. You got your water there, you can do your fishing and stuff. You got a nice flat area. There's tons of different campsites here. I mean, going all the way down is probably at least 2 more campsites along here, but you could probably just camp wherever you want. And it's a really nice, clean area, no trash or anything. People are real good about keeping this area clean. And good breeze and good shade and canopy and stuff, and it's free. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But I just want to say thanks again, guys, for joining me again on this one, and hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you can, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, as always, helps the channel grow. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the trail. Peace.